I'm Harrison. I'm Lucas, and we're here with Marco, and you're watching The Shield. First, I want to ask you, where did you come from, like originally? Like, what country, like originally?
I come from Mexico, like 25 years ago.
What's it like living in Mexico?
Well, it's a complete different culture, a different style of life, but I love that culture. And it's beautiful there, but it's a big difference. Yes.
So why did you decide to come to the U.S.?
Our first plan was to come to play soccer, and we come like 7 professional ex-player soccers come to play in Chicago, but we stopped here for one time, and I get injured, and then everybody go to Chicago, and I was the only one stay here. Until now, I'm still here.
So you were a professional soccer player, correct?
I play 7 years only.
All right. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Or?
Well, my older brother, he started playing soccer at 17 years old, and at that age, he was a very kind of famous on our time because that was very young age to start on that time, and I love to be there. I started to working there on the team like a water boy, and I was doing that for 4 years. And I said, well, why I not try be a soccer player? And they sent me in, and I play only 7 years. Yes, and that was fun.
Nice.
So living in Mexico, did you have any like favorite things to do, like favorite memories as a child?
Yeah, just playing soccer all the time. Yes, and it's a lot of free time there. It's you can enjoy more life there than here. Here is work, and I don't know if it's called lazy people, but I think you live there with less stress.
So why come to CCA? Like, why start working here?
Well, that start again because of the soccer thing. When I bring my little kids here, they was 6 and 7 years old, and they're the only sport, the most famous or common sport is soccer. Then my oldest son Marco, he started to play soccer there, and when we come here, we went to the McCracken Fields behind McDonald's, I think, by the mall. And I chose there with him, tried to see if he can play with some teams. Nobody want to extra player because they was complete, maybe full. And finally, I saw a small team with only 6 players. I said, hey Marco, let's go there. We go there, and they say, yeah, just put a jersey, and he starts to play soccer. And because of him, somebody know me at that time. A couple of days or weeks later, they come to our apartment, and a lot of people come to us for Marco to invite him to play soccer with the different teams. And I chose one, and that was Lauren Bigger's team. And Lauren Biggers, thanks to him, I'm here because he have 3 kids at CCA, and he told me, "Hey, come to CCA to check." I don't have any idea how it was or what's going to be, and I come in the gym, I remember, and they called my son's names, part of the CCA program. And I don't have any idea what they're going to be or say. And at that time, I don't speak any English. Just they say, hey, they come to CCA. I say, what? And that's why I come here. And I think 2 years later or something, or I don't remember, but they offer me the job, and I take it, and I'm still here.
Uh, Whenever you started working here, the guy that I guess you talked to, like, while your son playing soccer, was he like the coach here?
Yes, all the time he was a soccer coach at CCA. All the time I helped him. Was on the line, but I never was on charge. And I was behind him, and their 3 sons, they play soccer. Very good kids, and that's why my son started to play soccer here too, and that's why I come here, because of him. But there is a very, very sweet story about how I come here too. That day, Mr. Allington, I think Miss Wilson's dad, he was a principal here, and at that time I don't have a job, and Mr. Allington says, "Hey, somebody wanna pray for something or anything?" And my son Oscar, he stand up and he said, "Yeah, I wanna pray for my dad because he don't have a job." Believe me, that's a miracle. 2 days later, they called me from many places. CCA was one of them, and then I started my own cleaning business at days before the prayer. And I never forgot that. Yeah.
All right. So we heard a lot about your sons, and that's like your family. So that brings us to Miss Lena. Can you tell us more about Miss Lena, your wife?
Well, they say behind a great man or behind a great woman is a behind man, or I don't know what is that. But because of her, my kids, they are in college. All the time I say, I'm going to start a business, landscaping business, but she say, no, school, college. But she focused on the academy for the future. And I was thinking just start a business, landscaping, mowing, or whatever. But she said, no, I want to see my kids with a successful future. Mm-hmm. And that can be for the kids from any age. Focus on the school first. Yes. And then you can, I think it's better. We say this expression in Mexico, a pen is less heavy than a shovel. That makes sense a lot.
Yeah. So soccer has seemed to made a very big impact on your life.
Yes.
Where do you think you would be if you maybe didn't get into soccer?
I never think about that. Yeah, when I start to remember, I think I have a soccer ball on my hands. I have a picture when I was very, very little. Without shoes, I was kicking a ball. Many times I kick a stone, and that hurt. And I think for some reason we stay on soccer. And all the time I say this to the kids: if you wanna play 3 or 4 sports, focus on one. You can be 80% better on one sport than 20 on different sports. You're never going to be good unless you are very, very athletic guy or smart or something. But focus on one and you're going to be good on that sport. Yes.
So what are some good or favorite memories you've made here at CCA?
Well, I have a lot of good memories about sports. One day I was on the stage and I told a kid, if I kick the ball from the stage and I made I say goal, you going to run 5 laps? And he said yes, and I did it. He was running 5 laps there and I was laughing. That's a very good one. And the another one is I saw many kids on 18 years, I think. I started here on 2005. I saw many kids come through CCA and go. That's one of the most powerful memories I have. Yes.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, like I told you before, just focus on your academy, follow your dreams, and because I'm going to tell you this again, pencil is less heavy than a shovel, and if you can make more money on a different field, hey, follow your dream, and that's it.
Thank you so much for joining us, Marco. It was really great. We were glad to have you.
Hey, thank you for having me, and I think I saw a good future on you. Maybe you're going to be what is this career?
I'll be a podcaster one day.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, just follow your dream. Yes.
This was Harrison.
And I'm Lucas.
And thank you for watching The Shield.